July 28, 2025. Manhattan's Midtown business district is bustling with life. It's a humid Monday evening, and the skyscrapers of Park Avenue glisten in the setting sun. But within minutes, the pulse of the city will be interrupted by horror. A lone gunman walks into 345 Park, one of New York's most secure corporate towers, and opens fire. Shane Devon Tamura, 27 years old. Born and raised in Santa Clarita, California. Once a standout high school athlete, Tamura dreamed of a football career. But after suffering repeated concussions and never making it beyond local leagues, the dream unraveled. The LAPD confirmed that Tamura's father Terrence Tamura was an LAPD officer who retired in good standing in August of 2017. He began his service in 1990, served 27 years with the department and was police officer third rank when retired. Shane Devon Tamura's mother Michelle Tamura is a licensed vocational nurse, according to records from the California Department of Consumer Affairs. She and Shane's father, Terrence, lived with Shane and his older brother, Terry, in Canyon Country, California, and later in Las Vegas. In recent years, Tamura's life had become increasingly erratic. Records show he underwent multiple mental health evaluations and 2 involuntary holds in Las Vegas, once in 2022 and again in 2024. 3 days before the shooting, Tamura packed up his black BMW he purchased from his ex-supervisor Rick Ackley at the Horseshoe Casino in Nevada, as well as the M4 used in the shooting he purchased for $1,400, police sources told ABC News, and began a cross-country drive. From Las Vegas, through Colorado, across the Midwest, until he reached New Jersey, just 70 miles outside Manhattan. His car is spotted on Route 80. Investigators later on scene discover 800 rounds of ammunition in the trunk. Police also revealed that during his cross-country drive from Nevada to New York, Tamura received 2 phone calls. He received a 31-second call at 7:41 p.m. Sunday while driving through Geneseo, Illinois, and a 59-second call at 5:19 p.m. Monday as he drove through Parsippany, New Jersey, according to police. That call was received about an hour before the shooting. NYPD detectives have interviewed both people who called the gunman, but declined to discuss the substance of those conversations with Tamura. 6:28 p.m. Surveillance shows Tamura arriving at 345 Park Avenue, home to the NFL headquarters, Blackstone, and Rudin Management. He double parks his car. Steps out with an AR-style rifle. Calm. Controlled. His next steps would change lives forever. Tamura enters through the revolving door and immediately opens fire. His first victim, off-duty NYPD officer Diderol Islam, takes bullets to the chest. Islam, 36, was working a private security shift. He dies shielding others. A second victim, 43-year-old Blackstone executive Wesley Lopatner, is gunned down as she hides behind a column. Then, Ulund Etienne, a security guard at the elevator bank, is fatally shot. Despite the chaos, Tamura appears calm. He approaches the elevators, passes a hiding man, shoots him point blank. He lets another woman walk away unharmed. Then ascends to the 33rd floor. On the 33rd floor resides the offices of Rudin Management. Julia Hyman, 27 years old. Bright, driven, just a few years out of Cornell. Walks out into the hallway after initially hiding, and is shot once. Moments later, Tamura turns the rifle on himself. 1 shot to the chest ends the rampage. 47 rounds altogether, 24 shell casings on the 33rd floor, 23 shell casings in the lobby, and 800 more rounds with a .357 caliber handgun found inside his BMW. Soon NYPD flooded the building, discovering 5 dead with 1 wounded NFL employee in critical condition. The motive? Murky. But inside Tamura's vest, detectives find a handwritten suicide note. He blamed the NFL. Claimed he had CTE. That the sport of football had broken his mind. Investigators uncover no ties to terrorism. No manifesto. But one thing stands out: Tamura parked just outside the NFL offices. But he never made it there. Was this revenge against the league? Or a final cry from a broken mind? In just minutes, 5 people were dead. One man's descent into paranoia collided with the beating heart of a city. For families, for co-workers, and for the NYPD, it was one of the deadliest office shootings in New York history.
Hey, we're here with standout running back Shane Tamura from the Granada Hills football team. Big 35-31 victory against Kennedy tonight. The battle for Granada Hills. Shane, just talk about you guys getting that win tonight. How'd you guys come through?
We definitely had to stay disciplined. We were down 10-0. We definitely had to stay disciplined. Our coach kept saying, don't hold your heads down, don't hold your heads down. We just had to stay disciplined and come together as a team.
Shane, a couple of touchdowns for you, including a huge one late in the game there in the fourth quarter with under 4 minutes to go. That put you guys up 35-24, sort of sealed the game there for you guys, gave you guys a nice cushion. Take us through that play right there, jailbreak screen right there. Then you broke free about the 50-yard line and then took it to the house.
Well, our coach basically asked me, he was like, Shane, is the T-screen open? Is the T-screen open? I was like, yeah, it's definitely open. So we just threw the pass to me, and one thing led to another, and I scored.
Shane, talk about, you mentioned you guys were down 10-0, early hole. Things could have got out of control possibly. How did you guys pick yourself up off the floor after the early 10-0 deficit?
Definitely had to stay disciplined. The coaches kept telling us, don't hold your heads down. It's just the first half. It was actually just the first quarter. We just had to keep playing, keep fighting through it, and just hold our heads up high, and then a good result's gonna come.